Welcome to Driveway Garage. These are the tires and wheels that came on my 2004 Trailblazer when I bought it. And they have some tread on them. They're not bad in the summertime. But I found the same set of tires and wheels with snow tires came off the same vehicle. I think I paid $300 for them. And I came out here, it's been about a month. I thought, well, it'll be about a half-hour job. I'll throw on the snow tires because they're pretty good snow tires, and it's four-wheel drive, and I drive a lot doing deliveries. So I came out here, and I thought this will be a half-hour job. Well, 4 hours later, I finally wrapped everything up. And I'm going to show you why. Now, it's the same tires and wheels, but I jacked it up, and I was trying to take these lug nuts off, and I could not get them to budge. I tried my air impact, I tried my CC, so finally I got out my breaker bar. I'm going to show you what I did. So here's my breaker bar, and I tried using that. I tried pushing as hard as I could, and I just wasn't getting them to budge. So this is what I do when I need more leverage. I took the jack handle off my old jack, and I slip it over the breaker bar, and that gives me about 3 foot, almost 4 foot of leverage. Now, I got the first ones off. I jacked the car up, of course. I broke them loose while I was on the ground. And I'm telling you, I thought they were going to snap off, but they didn't. So I got those off. I got the first one done. Then I came back here to the second one on the driver's side. And for some reason, I suppose it's because of the road salt and whatever getting splashed on this side that doesn't get splashed on the other side. These were really hard to get off also. In fact, I snapped 2 of the studs off. Maybe you can see them. Yep. There's a new one there and a new one there. I'm surprised I didn't break off more, but once I snapped off the first 2, called O'Reilly's, they didn't have them. I called AutoZone, they didn't have them. I thought, well, I better not do any more, because if I snap off too many, I won't be able to drive the vehicle at all. And this is the only one I had to drive because my wife was at work. So I called Napa, and they had some studs. Well, I wasn't sure how many I was going to break off. So I drove over. It's about a 20-minute drive. I live in East Wenatchee. It was in Wenatchee. And I decided I'd buy 10 of them because you never know. And I got back. And then I get back here and I'm like, well, duh, I didn't get lug nuts. And there's no way once those studs snap off inside the lug nuts, you're going to get them out. So you can see there's a new lug nut. There's a new lug nut. So I went, called O'Reilly's, and they had lug nuts. So I went and got a half dozen lug nuts, just in case. Well, I got this one. Oh, and another thing. Once you get the lug nuts off, these wheels were a son of a gun to get off of the hubs. And I'm going to show you what I ended up doing. Hang on a second. So I'm on the other side, the passenger side now. And this is what I had to do to get the wheels off. They were almost welded onto those brake drums. I have this 4-foot pry bar, and it was just right to fit down in between the hub, you can see it there, and the wheel. And I got that in there at the right angle, and I beat on it with the 2-pound sledge, and I went round and round, and finally I got those wheels to break free. And I was beating on the things with the sledgehammer. I don't even care about the wheels anymore. I need them off. So the old wheels that came off got a few little dents in them, but I think they're all right. I'm not going to keep this. I was going to keep this, and if I did, I'd put some nice looking wheels on it. But anyway, I'm trying to think of anything else I had to do. I think I even got out my torch and heated up the lug nuts to try to get them to break free. Fortunately, I only broke 2 lug nuts on this side, The weird part was when I came to the passenger side, my drill or my impact took the studs right off. They just came right off like they're supposed to. It was the wheel, and these are the old ones. You can see how corroded they are. But I don't know how long it's been since they were off, and I'm telling you, they were on there. I was beating on the outside here with a block of wood and a 2-pound sledge, and then I gave up on that, and I just started beating on the wheel back and forth on each side. And finally, it was that 4-foot pry bar that got them to break loose. And once I did that, I didn't break any more studs. I put it all back together, and it runs really good. Goes straight down the road, and four-wheel drive. With the four-wheel drive, I pull into people's driveways that aren't plowed, and I get around just fine. But I just wanted to show you that, something you think, well, 30 minutes, I'll have this job done. Not necessarily so. So if you're going to do something like change your snow tires, give yourself plenty of time, because it may not go as you plan. This is my old jack. I use it as a backup jack because it leaks. You jack something up and it'll start coming back down. I got this 3-ton Pittsburgh jack, low profile, and that thing, and the other one, oh no, that's my real old one. This was the next one I bought, but it pumps up so slow. It takes like 20 pumps to get a car in the air. This one, it's lickety split, works fast. Anyway, I just want to make a video on that. Something I thought was going to take me 30 minutes, and oh my gosh. By the time you work on it and work on it and work on it, and then I had to go buy studs. That took a half an hour to go across town, to another town actually, across the river. And then you come back, and then you're like, oh, I forgot the lug nut, so that's another 20-30 minutes. So there's an hour. And then just trying and beating on these wheels. I'm telling you, the front ones came off easier than the back ones. But those were a son of a gun. I've never had wheels come off so hard. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this helps somebody out. Make sure when you're trying to break your studs or your lug nuts loose, leave the vehicle on the ground so the wheel's not trying to turn. And once you get them broke loose, you can jack it up, take them off. Thanks again for watching.